would you say is your advice for residents and how we can better pressure our local representatives to abolish ICE from our cities and our neighborhoods?
Get in their faces and tell them how you feel, number one.
Mm-hmm.
At the two meetings about the payment, I spoke,
Mm-hmm.
and I was there, and I was supporting VNA. I was shocked that a supervisor who calls himself a Democrat not only voted against that proposal, but spoke against it.
Yeah.
And that's why I can't call myself a Democrat, because I would not ever do that.
Yeah.
It's a tragic situation that we have. It may have only been 2 votes that they had. There are 5 supervisors, so it might not have won.
Yeah.
But standing in solidarity with someone who's your fellow on a council or in a supervisorial role in the state legislature is much more important than getting along with your colleagues because, frankly, you agree with them.
Yeah.
I was shocked at that. I'm shocked also about a lot of the rhetoric today. You know, a citizen was murdered by ICE in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
But the first person murdered by ICE was in Ventura County.
Yeah.
And a lot of people cannot remember that and remember his name and remember the egregious nature of those raids.
Yeah. I believe
2 citizens were arrested there.
I believe it's Yami Alvarez. Yeah, Yami
Jaime
Alvarez.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was, I mean, that was also an example of how getting together as a community and pushing back against these raids minimizes a lot of the damage that they're doing. Because
That's right.
You know, that raid at Glass House Farms in Camarillo could have been a lot worse if the community hadn't shown up. I mean,
That's right.
I mean, unfortunately, there was a death by the hands of ICE, and I think over 300 people were detained. But it quickly turned from a raid to a crowd enforcement exercise.
Yes.
It's so many people showed up, they had to change their focus.
Yes.
And members of DSA were out there, VC Defensa, a lot of different community orgs.
That's right.
And I think those are so vital.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that pushback that day, both in Camarillo and Carpinteria, which occurred at the same time, I think is the reason that ICE just now roves around cities looking for people. I think had we not pushed back at that moment, then it would have gone on. All the farms would have lost all their workers, and families would have been totally destroyed.
I remember driving around Oxnard after that day, and the fields were empty.
Right,
no
the fields
workers
were empty because workers were afraid.
Yeah.
I expected that they were going to go raid all the farms because that's the kind of normalcy of a tactic.
Yeah.
One thing, it's tragic but also good, that came out of that raid was we saw the face of our sheriff.
Absolutely.
The naked face of his belief system.
Mm-hmm.
And that was horrific and shocking.
Yeah.